Good morning, and thank you once again for joining me on this Tuesday morning, the 7th of April. Markets had a huge day yesterday. The S&P 500 broke through that resistance level of 262, or should I say the spider, because that's actually what I use, is the SPY. It broke through that level of 262, 263 that I mentioned in my video on Thursday last week. And it bounced off of that 245 level again on Friday, which is extremely strong support. So we broke through 262, we ended off close to 265 in the spider, and we're going to be up again today. My thought is that we're probably going to stop somewhere around about 277, 280. That's my next resistance level as far as the Fibonacci retracement, etc., that I've been working on over the past few weeks or so. It seems like 277, 280, around that area is a potential for resistance. Another one is a 285, which is a little bit above. There's a gap between the 277, 280 level and 285, and gaps normally are filled, and so therefore that gap may well be filled, and we'll see what happens then. But now that we've broken through that 262 level in the spider, I expect that's going to be support, or at least it should be. If we go back down and hit it and bounce off it, then it should be support. If we do it again, it's definitely support. So those are the levels I'm looking at as far as the SPY, the spider, is concerned. Oil is going to be up a little bit today, not a great deal, but up a little bit today. It's had a big move over the past few days from $19 a barrel and change, 19 and change a barrel, all the way up to $27 and change yesterday. It drifted off a little bit yesterday, but I think it's going to open up again this morning, which is going to be good for the economy going forward altogether, but to a certain extent that is, but not so great for us as far as gas prices and oil prices for heating our homes. So as I mentioned on Thursday, if you have not purchased your oil for your home for the rest of the year, I would suggest doing it ASAP, because I don't think we're going to see these oil prices down here for that much longer, to be quite frank. So that's what I would certainly suggest that you do. As you can see, I'm wearing my yellow and white today because the daffodils are out. They're all blooming all over the place. Some bright yellows and some yellows with, whites with yellow centers. It's very pretty, very spring-like. It just shows that a new day is dawning, and here we are, moving forward into the springtime, later springtime, into the summertime, and hopefully this coronavirus situation will be, as much as it can be, will be behind us. And it seems like things are improving. They certainly seem to improve in New York on Sunday. Governor Cuomo gave a press conference then, and that press conference actually did indicate that things were calming down a bit in New York, particularly in New York City. And I think that's why we had a big jump up yesterday in the markets, as well as numbers around the world seem to be softening slightly as far as new cases are concerned. So that's something that we can all hope for, and hopefully in May time, maybe middle of May, sort of June time, depending on how things go, maybe we'll be able to start getting back to work again. Probably still doing some social distancing, but might not be as strict. But we'll see what the powers that be suggest for all of us. In the meantime, I'm hoping that everyone is keeping well, that none of you have had any fevers or succumbed to any coughing or that kind of thing that might lead you to believe that you may have symptoms of COVID-19. And I hope you're all very well. And I look forward to speaking with you in a couple of days. I'll do my next video probably on Thursday. And until then, I wish you all the best.